Hey everyone, I'm Brian and this is Coin View. Today I got a box of pennies. I've got 50 rolls of pennies. And now I'm going to separate them. I'm going to do it 3 rows at a time. Okay, let's get started and undo these rolls. There they are. I've got one heck of a pile of pennies, 150 to be exact. And now I've got to separate them, copper from the zinc. And here's what I've got. I've got 20 copper pennies. 2 of them are wheats. That's about an average of 7 per roll. Okay, look what I found. I found a 1957D. Look at this. It's a double dated die. It's got a tilted D to add with it. This is coin number 101. Okay, let's get a closer look at this 57 double die. There it is. Up close and personal. With a tilted D, no doubt. Wow, what a find. Okay, adding to it a die chip and the letter B in Liberty. That's another added feature. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and wow, look at this. Oh man, I had a nice penny and the back is all messed up. Wouldn't you know it? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know whether to clean it or leave it the same. Let me know. Coin number 101, should I clean it and what should I clean it with? Hey, this one also has a die chip in the letter U. Wow, 1957, double die, tilted D, and die chips, 2 of them. Okay, this one weighs in at 3.12 grams. You know, for a coin that's 69 years old, that's what this one is. Look at the condition. Really clean. Front and back, it's been laying around somewhere. Well, anyway, for a 1956, front and back, very nice. Robbie the Robot in 1956. Remember Robbie? Well, not everyone does. But anyway, let's weigh this coin out. It comes out at 3.14 grams. I've got 3 more rolls. Let's get going. Okay, I've got 3 more rolls to open up, 4, 5, and 6. We're having a bit of a copper shortage here because after taking these apart, I've come up with only 15 copper pennies, 2 wheat pennies, and 1 Lincoln Memorial. So that leaves us with an average of 5 coppers per roll. Coin number 103, this is the 1951S. The S is, you can see it, take a look there. And on the top, a little damage by the rim. I don't know if that's a circulation error or not. And the back, it doesn't look too bad at all. This one weighs in at 3.08 grams. Okay, I've got a 1958D. The D is hanging right next to the number 9. There it is. It's almost touching it, but not quite. 1958D, coin number 104. The back, it doesn't look too bad at all. This one weighs in at 3.111. Okay, up next, I've got a 1980. They call this a Woody penny. Yeah, it's coin number 105. It's got a nice pattern on the obverse. On the reverse, it's not too bad either. This Lincoln Memorial weighed in at 3.10. I've got 3 more rolls. Let's open them. Okay, I've got 3 more rows to open up. 7, 8, and 9. There they are with the wrappers off. As you can see, there's a lot more zinc in there than there is copper. Wow. I got to sort this out and find the copper and go after that. I did just that in 1952. Wheat penny, nice condition. Really, there's nothing to report about it other than it's in fair good condition. Okay, this wheat penny weighs out at 3.00 grams. Okay, up next is a very special coin, 1941D. It's coin number 107. It's a wheat coin. It's a bit worn, but I wanted to show you anyway. 1941, the year of Pearl Harbor. Thank you to all of our veterans. This coin weighs in at 3.06. Okay, up next is coin number 108. It's a 2001D. It's got a misaligned rim on this. I know it's a zinc penny, but I just wanted to throw it out there. I didn't have much left in the rows to look at, so there it is. I've got another 3 rows coming up next. Okay, this is the next three rows I've got, 10, 11, and 12. Let's take a look and see what's inside. Well, as usual, a lot of zinc pennies there. We're going to sort them out, and here's what I found, a 1952D. It's got a die chip in it. Take a look at that. Yeah, the back isn't too bad. It's not bad for a 1952 penny. Oh, well, this one weighs in at 3.10 grams. Hey, here's a 1974D. Take a look at this. Someone got really handy with the electronic pencil. Looks like Lincoln staring down at John F. Kennedy. Pretty good job, I would say. The backside, it's got some pocket grease on the back. And this particular coin weighs in at 3.10. Up next, three more. Here's the next three rows I've got, 13, 14, and 15. Let's see what we can find in these. Here's the mixture, and we'll separate these, and I end up with 17 copper pennies, including one wheat. The copper is getting less and less, so I'm down to just under 6 coppers per roll. First one up is a 1954S. Now, in the Liberty, it looks like a die chip is there. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer and let you determine what you think it is. This is coin number 111. Is that a die chip or an error? Let me know. Okay, there's the backside. It's not too bad. And this wheat penny weighs in at 3.11 grams. Up next is a 1973. This is a Lincoln, and it is copper, but look at the nice coloring on it. There's a special term for that. Let me know. Coin number 112. The back, not quite as good, but oh well, it was worth showing. This one weighs in at 3.12 grams. All right, here's a 1980 here. Take a close look at this. Is this error damage, or is this just plain circulation damage? Here's a closer look at it. This is coin number 113. Looks like maybe somebody could have taken a grinder to this. Either way, it's missing quite a bit of its copper. The backside, not too bad. Looks pretty clean there. Okay, with little less copper on it, this one only weighs in at 2.98 grams. Okay, I've got three more rolls here to undo. 16, 17, and 18. There they are. They're all mixed up together, copper and the crummy stuff. And after I sorted them out, here's what I've got. 20 copper pennies, 2 wheat pennies, and a Lincoln Memorial surprise on the other side. We'll have to show you that. Right now, I'm still under 6 copper pennies per roll. Normally, it's about 8. Okay, here it is, coin number 114. This looks like a capped die. Let me know. Reference coin number 114. It's sometimes called as a bottle cap coin, you might say. This coin here has a nice back to it. Take a look at it. I think it's a cap die, but who knows? I don't know. There it is again. There's the front of it, 19-something. But let's weigh this thing out. It's 3.24. Yeah, so that's copper. It's got to be a pre-1982. So it's got to be a 19-something. Let's take a look a little closer. Sometimes it's like looking into one of those mystery things. What do you see? If you see this, you're that. This might be that. Here's a couple of views at this coin. I don't know if you can make it out or not. Like I say, it's got to be a pre-82 at least, by the weight of it. Okay, 3.24. Okay, here's one of those wheat pennies. I just have to show them. Nothing special about it. It's coin number 115, 1944. The back looks pretty good. These are fun to find. I enjoy them. 3.14 on the grams. And coming up next is the coin number 116. It's a 1952D. It's a wheatie, and it's nice and clean on the back as well. We'll weigh this one out. It's the last one of the 3 rows that I've got, and it comes in at 3.07. Okay, here's the next three rows, 19, 20, and 21. We'll take these apart and bam, there you go, 20 more copper pennies, including 2 wheat pennies. Let's take a look at the first one. Hey, 1955, coin number 117. No, it's not a double die, unfortunately. There it is, pretty clean and clear. But it does have a rimline L on it. Rimline L. And it's got an increase at the top up here. I don't know what caused that. Let me know. Coin number 117. The back looks pretty good. And this particular wheat penny weighs in at 3.04 grams. Okay, coin number 118. This is a 1945D. It's a copper penny, and it's a wheat. And I just like to show these. Nothing particular wrong with this, but it is a 3.07 gram penny. Okay, a 1964. This is a nice condition. I just wanted to show you. This came right out of the roll, coin number 119. Real clean, almost uncirculated, but that's the way it came out of the roll. It weighed in at 3.09 grams. Okay, I've got 3 more rolls coming up. 3 more rows to crack open, 22, 23, and 24. Let's crack them open. There they are. Hey, I've got a lot more copper now. I'm up to an average of 8. 8 copper per roll. Here's 20 of them right here, including 2 wheat pennies. So it's adding up little by little. First one up is the 1918D. That's coin number 120. A lot of wear on it, front and back, but, no noticeable errors. And the weight on this is 3.07 grams. Well, up next, I've got a 1944. That's coin number 121. The year, 1944, June 6, D-Day. A warm thank you for all the veterans out there and everything that you do for our country. I just wanted to show it to you and weigh this coin out at 311 grams. Okay, I've got a last coin here, 1973D. It's coin number 122. It looks like an off-center strike to me. Leave me a reply. Coin number 122. There's the backside. Not too terribly bad. This one weighs in at 3.13. I've got 3 more to open. Okay, I've got 3 more rolls here, 25, 26, and 27. We're going to take these apart, unwrap them, and there they are, and let's look for some copper. All right, I've got 26 pieces of copper. 2 of them are wheats, and a couple of bicentennials. Of course, those aren't copper, but I kind of like to save them here and there. Okay, first one up is coin number 123. It's a 1940. Take a look at this one. This one came out of the roll looking just like this. Somebody had some handy-dandy work done to it, front and the back. It felt kind of light, so I thought, I'm going to weigh this out. And I did. And it came up at 2.39 grams. Short on some copper, and we're going to find out why. Okay, I've taken another 1940 and put right alongside the one that I found, and you can visually see what's happening. I'll set these 2 together here, and we'll take a closer look at it. The one with the arrow, that is the one in question. As you can see, it's a bit thinner than the original 1940. Okay, the diameter of the other one is 19. That's the book diameter that it shows it should be, versus the one that came out of the wrapper. We've show that at 18.7. So, you can see where we lost some of the copper at by doing whatever it was they did in their handy-dandy artwork there. Oh, well, 1.3 overall thickness there of the one in question, and 1.5 is the other 1940. Anyway, it's coin number 123. Leave me a reply and let me know what you think of this 1940 recreated wheat penny. There's the backside. Does kind of look nice a little bit. Anyway, the weight was 2.39 grams. Up next, I got a 1957D wheat penny. Nothing really wrong with it. I just like to show the wheat pennies that I find out of these rolls. They're disappearing right and left. You just don't find them that often. This one weighed in at, let's take a look here, at 3.16. I've got three more coming up. Okay, I've got another 3, 28, 29, and roll number 30. Let's take these apart. There they are. That's the mess I got to clean up, and let's see what we end up with. I've got 22 pieces of copper, and including one wheat penny. Not a whole lot on this one, but anyway, here's the 1954D. It's a wheat penny. I'll show it to you front and back. Not in too bad a condition, really nothing much wrong with it. It weighs in at 3 grams, and let's check out the next 3 and see if we have better luck. Okay, let's open up 3 more rolls of pennies here and see if we have some better luck. There they are, all scattered about. Okay, I ended up with 28 copper pennies, including 2 wheat pennies, so luck is getting a little better. Okay, I've got a 1939 wheat penny. Coin number 126. Nothing really wrong with it. A little dirty, but it's still a 1939. Hey, that was the year of Gone with the Wind, The Wizard of Oz, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Well, so much for movies. There's the backside of it. Not too bad either. Let's throw this on the scale. It looks like it's about 310. Up next, 1949. This is coin number 127. I don't see anything wrong with it, but it's clean, and I found it. This one weighed in at 309. I've got 3 more rolls. Let's open them up. Okay, I've got 3 more rolls to unwrap and see what we've got. Here they are. I'm getting less and less copper again. It's the clad pennies are taking over the world. There they are, scattered out, and I'm going to sort them out. And starting with the 1919S. Wow, this penny is a bit worn. It's gone through quite a bit through history. Coin number 128. This one weighed in at 3.06 grams. Hey, coming up next, I've got a 1923 penny. This one is really worn. It's been through the test of time, and it shows it. Jacob Schick invented the first electric shaver back then, and Clarence Birdseye invented the frozen food. Well, a little history there. Quite a bit. It's 3.07 grams, and I'm ready to open up another 3. Okay, I've got to find some more copper. Here's 150 pennies we're going to unwrap, and there they are. So much of the shielded, I'm just going to try to peel some of that out, and there's what I've got, and there's still some shielded in there. All right, I'm going to sort them out a little bit further, and after all that, I ended up with 13 copper pennies, one being a wheat penny, and that is it. Well, other than a bicentennial Lincoln Professional, I found that too as well. But that's the way it goes. And that one wheat penny is a 1950, coin number 130. I don't see any errors on the front or the back, but it's still a nice penny. Okay, this wheat weighs in at, let's check it out, 3.07 grams. Coming up next, more. Well, I've already unwrapped the 3 rows, 150 more pennies. Let's take a look and see what I got. I got 14 copper pennies, and I got 2 surprises out of them. I got a 1943 war penny and an older version of the wheat penny. Coin number 131, there it is, 1943. That's the war penny. That's the zinc-coated steel penny that they made. It's a little short on copper, of course, 2.68 grams. Okay, coin number 132. This is a 1935. A bit worn, but hey, I'm lucky to get it. Nice to see these old coins laying around. 1935, the year Elvis Presley was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. Well, let's take a look and see how much this weighs. It's a bit worn out, but it still comes in at 3.09 grams. We got some more coming up. Well, we're getting down to the final rolls. This is number 43, 44, and 45. There they are, all scattered about as usual. And we'll take these apart and find out that we've got 24 copper pennies. I've got 3 wheat pennies, and we'll take a look at those coming up. Okay, coin number 133 is a 1920 wheat penny. Pretty good condition, as I found it in one of those rolls. That goes back a little ways. As a matter of fact, in 1920, the first commercial radio station, a WWJ, owned by the Detroit News, began in Detroit, Michigan. There's the backside of it, and it weighs in at 3.14 grams. Here's a 1940. It's coin number 134. This came out very nice. A clean coin. It's been around for a little while, and it was somebody's pocket change for a while that they no longer needed. This one is 3.3 grams. And the last one in this group is coin number 135. This is a 1949D. It's a wheat penny. Lincoln, clean on the front, a little dirty on the back, but what the heck. This one weighs in at 3.10 grams. Coming up next, I've got 3 more rolls. We got to find some copper. It's really getting scarce out there. Anyway, let's go ahead and take these apart, and there it is, all mixed up together. But we did end up with 17 copper pennies, including 1 wheat penny. I'm down to an average of 6 per roll. I should be at 8. Oh well, coin number 136, it's a 1942 wheat penny. I don't see anything wrong on it, and on the reverse side, nothing really wrong there either. Okay, this one did weigh in at 3.02 grams. Coming up next, 2 more. Down to the last 2 rolls, 49 and 50. All right, let's take these apart. There they are, all scattered together. And we're going to separate these. I've got 14 copper pennies. 2 are wheat pennies. Let's take a look at the first one. It's a 1939. Nice. It's a little worn, but hey, we found it. And there's the backside. It looks pretty good, too, as well. No typical errors. 3.01 on the grams on that one. Next up is a 1946S. Yeah, this is pretty nice. It's a nice find. Again, really no errors on it. Just a nice, clean wheat penny. Okay, that one weighed in at 3.07 grams. Well, that's about the end of it right there. This is where we started with a box of 50 pennies, 2,500 in total. Well, we averaged out about 6 per row. I ended up with 315 copper pennies. Okay, there they are, the whole box of pennies, just about what I started with, less, of course, 315. That's what I took out of it. And the rest goes back to the bank for somebody else to look through. 315 copper pennies. Hey, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Help support the channel. And as always, we'll be back next time with another 2,500 pennies to look through. Hey, had a good time. I appreciate it. And everyone out there, as usual, be safe, be careful, and may God bless.